with makersbody.com and Resurrect Your Body Bootcamp. So as I was talking about in the blog post, I want to share with you guys the Anti-Crunch 6-pack ab solution. So basically one of the main functions of the abdominals, the 6-pack that you're wanting to get, is not the typical flexion motion, but it's actually stabilization, so to stabilize the pelvis, stabilize the back, as well as to prevent extension. So the abdominals, the tighter, the stronger they are, they'll prevent the body from extending back like this, because they're stronger here. So what we want to do is we want to work the abdominals and the core in that way, so that you're strengthening the stabilization function of the muscles, as well as strengthening the anti-extension muscles. So really, these kind of movements, the over-exertion of these kind of movements really aren't working the primary function of these muscles, as well as doing those movements is going to loosen up the ligaments along the spine, making your spine less and less stable, therefore you're going to be more prone to injury. So what you want to think about when you're doing abdominal exercises, like the one I'm going to show you here, what you want to think about is you want to focus on the idea as if someone was going to punch you in the stomach, what you would do. You'd kind of do a slight crunch and brace yourself. Right? You pull your navel in towards your spine, so shortening that space, and then kind of doing a semi-crunch, where you're not fully crunching over, right? So someone's going to punch you in the stomach, your automatic reaction would be like this. So that's what you want to be in the position of when we're doing these exercises. So let me go show you. The power to the plank. Okay? So what you're going to do in this one is you're going to do, like I mentioned in the post above, what you're going to do is 20 seconds of work, so 20 seconds of an exercise, followed by 10 seconds of rest. There's 4 exercises, so you're just going to alternate between the 4 for a total of 4 minutes. Then take a minute off and rest, and then go back and do the circuit again 3 more times for a total of 20 minutes. So you can do each exercise, all 4 exercises within the one circuit, or you can take one of the exercises and do that for the 4 minutes, then do the second one for the next 4-minute circuit, and then the third one for the next one, and then the 4th one for the last one. So again, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for a total of 4 minutes with a minute rest before the next one. Okay? So the first one is the plank, okay, the front plank. Again, you want to be in this position where your shoulders are over top of your elbows, hands down, feet back, feet together, and you want to be in that kind of that punch position like I was talking about. So your shoulders, from your shoulders to your feet should be a straight line. See myself in the mirror there, holding that tight. Okay? So again, you want to be in that partial kind of bracing yourself position, semi-crunch or slight crunch, with your navel drawn in. Okay? So you're going to hold that for 20 seconds. If that's too difficult from the toes, just go from your knees like this, keeping the feet down, belly button drawn in, a slight little crunch. Hold that there, bracing the stomach. Again, strong through the midsection. Okay, you're going to hold that for 20 seconds. Then rest for 10 seconds. Then you're going to go to the side plank. You can start with the right side or the left side, your choice. Arm underneath your shoulder. Now what you want to do on this one is you want to be strong. You want the weight to be not just on the elbow, but going through the arm. Okay? So you want to try to distribute the weight through the arm and not just the elbow, because it'll start hurting the elbow. Okay, I'll show you one position, a little bit harder one. Like this. Shoulders back. Butt tight from the feet, holding that there for 20 seconds. If that's too difficult, bring your feet back behind you, lift up from the knees, butt tight, hips forward, shoulders back, holding for 20 seconds. Again, try to distribute the weight so it's not just on your elbow. Okay? The next one, side plank from the other side. Okay, so again, I'll demonstrate it from the feet, like that. Butt tight, hips forward, distributing the weight along the arm, shoulders back. Next one, again, if that's a little bit hard, you can just do the side plank from the knees, holding that there, again, 20 seconds, focusing on the core on the lower side. Okay? Now, last one of the 4. So we had the front plank for 20 seconds, followed by 10 seconds rest. The side plank on the right or left side for 20 seconds, followed by 10 seconds of rest. And then a side plank on the other side for 20 seconds, followed by 10 seconds of rest. And then you got the back You can call it the back plank, or you can call it the hip extension. You're going to go up like this, palms up, having a straight line from your knees to your shoulder, squeezing your bum. That's really important. You want to focus on squeezing the butt muscle. Hold that there for 20 seconds. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can do one leg for 10 seconds. After the 10-second rest, or after the 10 seconds, switch. Hold for another 10, and then you'll have your 10-second rest. Okay? So again, you can do the 4 exercises. That would be 2 minutes, and then you do the 4 exercises again for the total of the 4 minutes, then resting a minute, and then do them again. Or you can take one exercise, like the front plank, like this one. That one, first one we did. Do that for 20 seconds. Take a 10 seconds rest. Do the same one exactly again, 20 seconds. 10 seconds rest for a total of 4 minutes. Then take a minute rest. Then do the side plank for 4 minutes on one side. Take a minute rest. Side plank on the other side. Minute rest, and then the back plank for 4 minutes, and then take a minute rest. So whatever way you want to do it, it's up to you. But again, work the core muscles the way that they should be worked, primarily not in flexion motions like this, but in stabilization and bracing motions, and in motions that are preventing extension. So go get it. This is Tyron with the Maker's Body, or with makersbody.com, and Resurrect Your Body Bootcamp. Go get her.